Ever since I started my London Marathon training earlier this year and my charity fundraising, I've met all sorts of incredible, interesting, helpful, kind people. But today I'm incredibly excited because I meet an incredibly important person that I've always wanted to meet. Let me introduce you to His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales.
James, how frankly kind. I certainly I don't deserve that kind of introduction, of course.
Well, I guess I'm here to tell you a little bit about my fundraising and my marathon training.
Absolutely. Of course, you're actually quite a legend in Camberley, aren't you?
A legend in my own small town, yes.
Indeed, a sort of legend in Porterbury Road, Camberley High Street.
Oh, you know the area?
I do, and Grange Road as well.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I have to say that one has seen you running around the place.
Seriously?
In various guises.
Okay.
Yes, I saw you in a onesie once.
I think everybody's seen me in that onesie. Was I ironing at the time?
You were.
Ah. This is the thing with putting photos and videos on the internet, that you can't control who is watching you.
It's a very, very dangerous pastime.
Yes.
I've been there myself.
Right.
Many
okay.
times. Yeah.
Well, I knew that video had been watched an awful lot of times, but I didn't realise that it had reached the pinnacle of our society.
Well, there we are. Now look, I understand that you're doing the London Marathon.
I am, yes.
Which is a very laudable thing to do.
Thank you.
Marvellous. And we shall be watching you from the balcony of the Buckhouse.
Really?
Absolutely.
Oh.
As we do every year. And we shall be watching you. And I understand that you're raising money for it's Action Aid.
Action Aid, yes.
Action Aid. And also Parkinson's.
Yes. I'm running the London Marathon for Action Aid, but to boost my fundraising, I have teamed up with a friend who is climbing Kilimanjaro for Parkinson's UK, and we are organising a big James Bond themed charity casino night in Camberley in just over a week's time. And to be honest, that's more hard work than the marathon training. Running 26 miles is going to be the easy part, I think.
Well, I think it is. And of course, one's own family has amazingly sort of an incredible connection with James Bond.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, I don't think anyone would forget Her Majesty jumping out of the helicopter last year and parachuting into the Olympic Stadium.
It took us all by complete
because you didn't
surprise.
know, did you?
One had no idea.
No.
And of course, there we were, and all of a sudden, Mama tumbles out of a bloody helicopter.
And do you think she would do that for just anybody, or?
Well, I don't think she'd do it for anybody, but I know she does have a particular thing about Daniel Craig.
Well, ding dong. I mean, I think a lot of ladies do, to be honest.
I think they do, but and I know that she did bungee jump from the balcony once, which took us completely by surprise.
Yes.
She threatened to do it at Wills and thingamajigs, but we thought that was perhaps a little bit too commercial.
That wedding was on my birthday.
It was.
Yeah. Well,
we saw your card in the audience.
Yes. Okay.
Saying "Happy Birthday, James."
And speaking of birthdays, it's Her Majesty's birthday on the day that I'm running the London Marathon.
So true.
The 21st of April.
Well remembered.
Yes. So you and the rest of the family will be there on the balcony.
Oh, heavens above.
With cake. And
we shall be, as we say in the family, let them eat cake.
I thought that was your French relative.
Well, it was, but it catches on.
And do you get given doggy bags afterwards?
Well, corgi bags.
Oh, okay. Well, I had no idea that you would be there on the day, so
I am a man of the people.
Well, do you think she would appreciate, given that it's her birthday on the day of the London Marathon, if I had printed, say, on my T-shirt, "Happy Birthday, Mum," or?
Oh, she'd love that. She'd find that, as we used to say many years ago, a guinea a minute. No, I mean enormous fun.
Well, you'd maybe be able to see me from the balcony, because I'll be in bright red, with white writing,
Right.
with thinning blonde hair. So I'm
Okay.
I'm sure I'll stand out.
And sort of not exactly the last person in.
No, well, hopefully
One
not.
hopes not.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, James, I understand that you're supporting ActionAid
Yes.
and also Parkinson's UK.
Yes. ActionAid is my employer's partner charity. So when I was looking to find a place in the London Marathon, they offered me a place, and they do some great work. They're very excited by the amount of fundraising that I'm doing, actually. And there's a project later in the year where they need people to go out to Cambodia and help them build a library for a primary school. So fingers crossed, if my fundraising goes well, then I might be doing that later this year. And and Parkinson's UK, I have a connection because my father-in-law currently suffers from the disease, and my friend's grandmother suffered from it terribly as well. So there's a very personal connection to the Parkinson's.
Well, I think it affects us all. It's marvellous.
Yes.
Very, very good. We'd like to wish you enormous luck and success on the day. And of course, you're supporting ActionAid and Parkinson's UK indirectly, but it's all part of the same thing. And I think you're going to do jolly well.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Thank you very much. It means an awful lot to me to know that I've got the support of so many people, friends, family, and royalty. So I'd absolutely love it if you and the Duchess of Cornwall could make it to our casino night on Friday the 12th of April. I've left you with some tickets. Do you think you might be able to come?
Oh, I think it's a distinct possibility.
Okay.
Of course, we don't carry money, but
No. Well, we play for fun money on the night, you see.
Oh, do you?
So,
Well,
yes.
I enjoy playing for fun as well. Excuse me a moment. Darling, hello. Naked. Naked tonight. Oh, I shan't be long. I'm awfully sorry about that.
Yes.
Anyway.
You need to go. Yeah.
Ding dong.
Yes, yes.
Anyway, well look, it's been jolly nice meeting you.
Yes, and you.
I've got to go.
Yes, I guess you have.
Right.
Okay.